It is N60 Mania time. N60 Mania 3 will be starting very, very soon at the beginning of next week. But let's run through the match card for N60 Mania 3. Currently seeing the competitors for the Money in the Bank ladder match: Henry Horseman, Pink Sheep, DanTDM and Team Robust. They will be fighting out in a 6-man ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now these guys qualified as teammates, but it's going to be every single man, sheep and horse for themselves at N60 Mania. Are we going to see Robust fight it out amongst themselves? Who is going to win the briefcase and all but guarantee themselves a N60 Championship? And by getting the briefcase and being able to cash in for a title shot at any point. Money in the Bank. It's going to be silly. Speaking of silly, the Heroes division and the Heroes Championship scene has got silly. Here we're seeing Fanta and Fire Genius disposing of the Soda Squad, the rogue members of the Soda Squad. So Panda qualified in a Heroes Legends Battle Royal, and Captain Cola has morphed into a Cola Demon. He is, all sorts of evil is pouring from this dude, the Heroes Champion, who won the Heroes Championship inside Hell in a Cell. He has now got 2/3 of Visisepticeye and a Panda to deal with at N60 Mania. Can these three heroes tame the Cola Beast that is Captain Cola at N60 Mania in a fatal 4-way match? And if you didn't see the last video, it got rowdy. It was an early match of the year candidate, H2O and Vanoss, taking on Team 10 and upsetting them to win the Tag Team Championships, which now means they will face Krundy for the Tag Team Championships at N60 Mania. Krundy, who disposed of Chance and Anthony in a Team 10 Beat the Clock challenge with such ferocity that they qualified themselves to be #1 contenders. They also retained that by defeating Terror 887 in a Faction Wars match. And now Krundy will be taking on H2O in Vanoss, and H2O is going to be doing double duty that night. Is that going to come into play in that tag team title match?
With your life.
Now, Markiplier.
What am I doing?
Markiplier
with my life?
will be
doing anything
at N60 Mania. We saw him almost have his N60 Championship match cost by just being so raged out by getting over it. Here we're seeing him just going mad and attacking Wildcat backstage. Markiplier will be at N60 Mania, and Markiplier will be issuing a special challenge match. What is that going to be? What does that mean? Who is going to be on the receiving end of a beating from Markiplier? Will there be any surprise appearances? We will have to see in Markiplier's special N60 Mania challenge match. And the Faction Wars are going to get glorious because the N60 squad has been assembled. N60 Short, obviously Big Shaq, has been given the call up, as well as your favourite and mine. He's showing you the way. My brother, Ugandan Knuckles, will also be part of the N60 squad. And finally, because he essentially did eliminate everyone in that 6-man audition battle royal, the Raptor King will be taking on Terror 887, Kluto and the Wraith in a Faction Wars match. N60 squad versus Terror 887, the Wraith and Kluto in a Faction Wars match at N60 Mania. Now, Osher Wyatt, Seal Boy, don't worry, man. We'll be seeing you guys because the N100K Royal Rumble will also be taking place, our 100,000 subscriber celebration. People have been qualifying all over the place. We've seen Aaron Mysterio, seen the Dog Lord, seen Papyrus, and of course Osher Wyatt's going to be in there. He was impressive during that N60 squad edition, as was Seal Boy and Crazy Sauce. We want those guys to feel like they were getting shortchanged by not making the N60 squad. And obviously this guy, the Poop Man, who qualified in our Fortnite qualifier. What on earth is that about? So that'll be the N100K Championship Battle Royal. There is still time for you guys to enter that situation. Description down below. So 30 heroes are going to be getting involved with that, and we'll be doing a couple more hero qualifiers as well as that rumbles on. And finally, the main event of N60 Mania. It's a match we've been waiting for one-on-one for quite some time. PopularMMOs, H2O Delirious, these two have been at each other's throats all throughout the season. They will finally meet one-on-one for the N60 Championship, the richest prize in the N60 universe. And we had a lot of shenanigans with these two. We've had the Vanoss army, the Minecraft Mafia getting involved. That's not going to happen this time because this is going to take place inside Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell, pal. PopularMMOs, where he won the N60 Championship, but not by pinning Delirious, might I add. That is where he won the N60 Championship. Will he be able to retain it at N60Mania against H2O Delirious? That is going to be silly, guys. N60Mania, we're going to start in those videos on Monday. So in between then, we will be doing a couple more qualifying matches and maybe a couple of little sort of pre-show matches as well. It's like getting people to qualify for the M100K Royal Rumble by playing some different games and stuff. So we're going to be doing that on the road to N60Mania. Tell me what match you guys are looking forward to. Tell me your predictions, your thoughts, your questions. Put those in the comments. I've been N60 Sean. See you next time, guys. See you later. Bye.